Yo, what's happening, Breaker fans? This is Rafael from C Manga, and I'm here to review the Breaker New Waves Chapter 94. So let's get into this quick chapter today. It carries on from last week, where we see Jin-Lee is in a bit of trouble. She's flung off by that Chamarang girl off the roof with her whip, and she's fallen to to her apparent death, even though it's not true. Um, while she's falling, she doesn't seem too bothered. She's like, at this height, I can still use Gyeong Shing So. I think it's that kind of technique they use to like bounce off buildings, like kind of similar to parkour or free running. So while she's thinking that, the Chamarang girls followed her off the building, and it's free falling as well. And she's like, "Oh, I can't just leave you now. So it'd be really boring." So she kicks her, and Jin Lee just about blocks it, and she says, "Oh, that threw her off balance now, so she can't really use the technique." And as that's happening now, the Chamarangs basically hit her again, and then she's gone underneath her while she's falling, and then she's given her like a fatal kick and flung her up into the air with this kick, like all in her back, and that's knocked her completely out. And what's his name's going mad, and she's falling to her death now, while Chamarang just jumped up on the roof, and just as she's about to hit the ground, Hai-Il catches her literally a few centimeters from the ground and saves her life. And he's trying to check to see if she's okay, but he's interrupted by that glasses guy who chucks like a knife at him, but he rolls out the way, and it goes through his hat instead and nails that against the wall, and he rolls into a building and puts her Jin-Lee down. So that guy's come along, he's like, "Oh, you really annoy me, this has angered me. It's like, you ran away from our fight just for that girl." And he's like chatting rubbish, like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat you, this and that." So Hai-Il's like saying, "Can I say something as well?" And he's like, "Since you have touched this hat, even if you were Subak's son or Gyu-Bum round," he said, "you're dead." He said, "For obviously this hat means a lot to him." So the guy's like, "Oh, is it now? Let's see what you got." So he puts his hat on, and he's all like, does that shadowy pose thing, and then he just, next thing, the glasses guy's like cringing in pain, like, and we see that Hai-Oh just giving him like a kick in his ribs, and he spat out blood, and he's like, "What's going on?" And then Hai-Oh's attempts to do an axe kick, and he misses, but he follows it up with a sweep kick, and the guy dodges again, but following from that sweep kick, he does a roundhouse kick straight into his face, and that knocks him back, and he's like completely not just shocked from the hit, but shocked that he's improved so much. He's like, "What's changed?" So the guy's like, "Oh, so you've improved now or whatever," and he's like, "Well, so we should start showing our real skills now." And then it was just like, "Bullshit, whatever, let's do this." So Chamarang's watching this and saying, "Oh, that guy's really brave to be going up against Hai-Il like this." And then Shi-Woon and the Glock Geek guys like, let's make a break for it. So they try running for the door to open it to let the Shin-Hop clan up, but she notices and saying, "Oh, it's not gonna work," and then whips her thing and hits the glasses guy. He's like, "I'm alright, hurry up and go open the door," and she continues to hit him with the whip, and Shi-Woon is unlocking the door, and he's like, he unlocks it now, and he's like, "Yeah, come on, quick, come up, the door's unlocked." And then on the final page now, it shows that it's not the Shin-Hop clan, but it's actually a group of the SUC grunts, all with pipes and flipping other metal objects. So yeah, and they're just completely shocked and astounded in fear. So chapter ends there, and yeah, I did enjoy it because it's kind of like what I said before. The SUC seem like they're getting the upper hand now. Their plans are starting to follow through. They've already kidnapped Sei-He. Jin-Lee's been knocked out of commission. Hai-Il's got his hands full, and now, if I'm right, either the Shin-Hop clan are being, I wouldn't say different, maybe they're knocked out or what, or they're just so busy that these SUC grunts managed to get up. So yeah, everything seems like it's just falling into crap, or as they say, shit hitting the fan. And wow, I'm just like, I'm surprised it's happened so quickly though. It just seemed like the Shi-Woon's plan was really good. I'm not just saying it was bad, but it seemed like the SUC anticipated this, as they said. So what next now? Shi-Woon's backed into a corner against these guys, and High Ill's downstairs, and he seems like he's got no help coming. So is someone else gonna appear to rescue him? Cliche kind of thing, or is he gonna have to fight it out himself, even though his key center is damaged? But we'll see what happens. I like this chapter a lot this week. There's a lot more twists than last time, so I'm definitely looking forward to next week. But enough about what I think. What do you guys think? If you enjoyed this chapter and the video, comment, and I want to hear your opinions. I want to see some more Breaker fans, like as usual. I want to hear what you think, what you predict will happen next. Also, if you like the video, leave us a like, please, because it really does help us out. And subscribe for more content in the channel, as there's more new series being uploaded as well. And I'll see you guys next week for the next